Never beg for loyalty. If you have to beg for it, it was never real. Let that burn in your mind for a moment. Because too many men spend their lives chasing loyalty, trying to convince people to stay, to respect them, to love them, to honor what they bring. Here's the truth no one tells you. Loyalty cannot be begged. It can only be earned. And even then, it is a choice, not a guarantee. If someone can leave you when the storm hits, if someone can betray you when temptation comes, if someone can forget you the moment you fall, they were never loyal. They were comfortable. And comfort masquerades as loyalty until pressure exposes the truth. You're not losing loyalty. You're losing illusions. Every man who has lived long enough knows this. People are loyal until it costs them something. Until your silence offends their ego. Until your growth threatens their security. Until standing by your side puts them in the fire. That's when masks fall. That's when words mean nothing. That's when you realize loyalty isn't tested when you win. It's tested when you bleed. And here's the brutal truth. Most people fail that test. Not because they're evil, but because loyalty is heavy, and most men are weak. Never beg for what should be sacred. When you beg for loyalty, you weaken yourself. You send a message. My value is negotiable. And the moment someone senses that, they don't respect you, they pity you. And pity is poison. You can't lead if you're begging. You can't command respect if you're pleading for it. You can't be powerful if you're trying to convince people to stay. Understand this. If they can walk away, let them. If they can betray you, let them. If they can gossip about you, doubt you, turn on you, let them. Because a man who begs for loyalty is a man who will eventually betray himself. The foundation of true loyalty is strength, not neediness, not manipulation, not dependence. People follow strength. They commit to conviction. They respect the man who respects himself enough to walk away when disrespected. Do you want loyalty? Then build yourself into a man who doesn't need anyone's approval to move forward. A man whose presence commands respect without a word. A man who would rather stand alone in truth than surrounded by cowards and lies. That's the paradox. When you no longer need loyalty, that's when you attract the loyal few who matter. Most men misunderstand loyalty. They think it means agreement. It doesn't. Loyalty means alignment, not comfort. The man who is loyal to you will call you out when you're wrong. He will challenge you when you're slipping. He will stand in the fire with you when the world turns its back. But here's the dagger. You will not find 10 of these men in your lifetime. If you find even one, guard him like treasure. But never forget, loyalty cannot be demanded. It is proven. When you beg for loyalty, you invite betrayal. Because people who stay out of guilt will eventually resent you. And resentment breeds betrayal. It's better to face truth now than live in a cage of fake love. So the next time someone shows hesitation, distance, or disloyalty, don't chase. Don't explain. Don't justify. Look them in the eye and say, if you can go, go. And mean it. Because a man who begs for loyalty will one day beg for respect, for love, for worth. And a man who begs for those things will never truly have them. Here's the law of life. You teach people how to treat you. When you tolerate disloyalty once, you invite it twice. When you explain your value instead of living it, you cheapen it. When you allow people to come and go as they please, you become an option, not a priority. But when you stand firm, when you draw the line, when you look someone dead in the eye and make it clear, I don't chase, I replace, that energy changes everything. Because people respect what they can't control. So how do you build loyalty without begging? 1. Lead yourself first. A man who can't lead himself has no right to expect loyalty from others. Control your mind. Control your habits. Control your words. 2. Make loyalty expensive. Don't give your trust freely. Don't share your vision with everyone. Don't open your circle to people who haven't bled for you. If they haven't paid the price, they won't value the place. 3. Never compromise your principles to keep someone. If staying loyal to you requires you to betray yourself, that person isn't worth your time. Lose them. Save yourself. 4. Test people in silence. Don't announce what you're watching. Just watch. Pay attention to their energy when you fail, when you succeed, when you're absent. That's when loyalty speaks louder than words. The final truth most men can't handle. Loyalty is not about others. It's about you. Because the man who demands loyalty from others while betraying himself, with weak habits, with empty promises, with lack of discipline, will always live in disappointment. If you want loyalty, be loyal first. To your word, to your vision, to your mission, to your highest self. That's the loyalty that can't be broken. And when you master that, you'll never beg again. Because you'll understand. The ones who are real never need convincing. The ones who need convincing were never real. So stand tall. Cut dead weight. Stop explaining. Stop chasing. Stop begging. And remember this. A man who knows his worth never fears losing people. He fears losing himself. Never beg for loyalty. Not today. Not ever.